I feel a little overwhelmed, to be honest. Just looking at all the research we've got, it seems like a ton, so I'm not sure if I should have maybe gone for more researchers early on, so we go through the stuff faster, so we can actually do multiple projects, but we've got tons of weaponry to do still. We got the armor, the buzzer jumpsuit to do, we got the electroshock grenade, all the alien tech still. I still have to do stun weapons that I unlocked way back. So I feel like I'm really behind on research. We're low on ships. Wrong button. Low on ships. Only have one Foxtrot and one of those Condors, I think. We only got one of each, so we can't currently take down a medium. We are working on the Corsair Interceptor, though, the X-37. I'm hoping that'll help us out a bit. Not sure it's going excellent. Should be done pretty soon. Manufacturing them, I have no idea. We got a medium that's flying around. We can try. Somebody did give me a tip as far as handling these mediums go, the landing ships, which is a pretty good tip. Sort of defeats the purpose of having this entire engagement thing, but basically, you fly in, take advantage of the fact that they can't roll. You fly in, fire everything, and then you get out. And that's it. It shot down the 2 missiles from the Foxtrot, the Condor. The Foxtrot's missiles all hit, dealt pretty heavy damage. We can fly back to base, rearm, and head it back out and take out the landing ship once and for all. I don't know if we got enough time to rearm before we head back in, but it seems doable. It makes this incredibly easy, a little time consuming, but very easy, and totally negates the entire purpose of an air combat, but I'm kind of okay with that, because that's kind of what it turns into eventually anyways. You get a strategy down, and there is nothing that can... Oh my god, it landed. Oh my god, I've never had one land before. Okay, hold on. Hopefully it stays. I have never had one land before. Barbara King, 92% healthy. Meh. We'll get, we'll get the other 2 people on. That'll be fine. We'll check their equipment, make sure that they're doing okay. They are certainly not. Let's not run into battle with no weapons. Equip default loadout. Oh my. Okay, change role, rifleman. Oh boy. Oh, is it because we don't have the, Okay, hold on. Let's go through this real quick. Sniper with a flak jacket of grenades. Should be fine. We have 1 Jackal and 1 Wolf Armor left. That's a Rocketeer there. We do have a Rocketeer left. Huh. Congratulations for surviving. You are just straight up soldier. You are sniper. You are straight up soldier. You are kind of sort of straight up soldier. Give you one of those. Take these away. Give you the ammo for it. That's the right ammo, right? Yeah, that's the right one. We don't have any laser. We don't have any laser. We don't have any more plasma. Tons of ammo because the ammo is infinite. But aside from that, and then I guess you can have wolf armor. Congratulations, and a cheap rifle. Hopefully you. God, you don't really have any time units at all. You can't really move out at all. We're gonna have to see if we can get you an alien rifle or something along the way. Just pick one up off the floor. Same for you. Although, at least you have Jackal armor. Oh boy. Weight capacity. Overburden you just a little bit. And that's everybody settled there. Yeah. Pretty much. Someone, you don't have a medkit. Let's give you a medkit real quick. Just because the one time I don't give somebody a medkit, they're going to need it. We'll take the grenades off, because the grenades are kind of bad in this build. I don't know if they've been worked on since. I haven't been looking at patch notes. We'll intercept it with the Charlie. In 1 armor, or 1 hour. They're refueling for 1 hour still. We'll try it like 8:30. I don't know when they landed. Still 1 hour. We'll try at 9 then. There we go. Here we go. Foxtrot and Condor head out. Just in case it takes off, I'd like to shoot it down. Let's go ahead and patrol there for the time being. Charlie, can you get there? You certainly can. Engage. This is exciting. Intel reconnaissance suggests the alien vessel has landed undamaged, which isn't completely true. We did do about 60% damage to it, but I don't think it matters. It'd be kind of interesting if it did, though. Like, maybe we did rough them up a little bit on their way in, and it looks like we're not doing the familiar farm layout, but it is a farm, which is a welcome surprise. I'm a little tired of doing desert. Desert's actually really difficult. I apologize if anybody's ever had to do that. Like, one of the first missions is desert, because that's difficult to do early on, because there's not much cover. Go ahead and crouch behind the fence. I think I'll probably have you do the same down here. Looks like our landing zone is relatively clear, which is also a welcome surprise. Can you make it up to that fence? Of course you can. There we go. And the other armored guy is sitting at the side of the ship. Wanted to make sure we were clear over here. I think I should probably take out one of these walls for an alternate way through, hug the side of the map there so we're not wandering out into the middle of nowhere, able to be shot from all angles. So I might breach through the walls there. And you can't quite make it all the way out. Just head to the front of the ship, stay far back. The aliens have excellent range with this this plasma cannon weapon that they've got. It's really, really good range, and they're very accurate with it. We'll see if we get picked off here. No, it doesn't sound like it. Does sound like somebody died, though. Not sure what that was all about. Maybe there is a little bit of smoke and fire from the ship? I don't think I'd be able to see it. I think you fixed that. Interesting. Odd sound. Didn't hear that awkward teleporting sound, though. The sound of a wraith teleporting. Ah, because we've got Geth. Okay. That's fine. I'll take Geth. I can handle Geth. We will go for a burst fire. I think from here, actually. This is a really good spot to be because we got, like, kind of sort of 3 walls there. Go for the burst fire. Nice shot, Masaki Fujita. Nice tight burst fire, all 3 shots landing. Great job. And that, sir, is why you are so high ranking. He had to be accurate. He shot our captain in the back of the head once upon a time. I think that was Masaki Fujita. Looks clear. Let's go back around the corner and can't quite crouch. That's fine. Might be okay. Matthew Hall, head up-ish in the area. Turn. Can't kneel. We will reserve 10 minutes for a snapshot. I don't know if you actually have to reserve 10 minutes for a snapshot in order for him to do reaction fire or not. I don't know. Doing it just to be safe. I have 2 snipers on standby. Work our way up toward the back of the ship again. Work our way to Masaki Fujita and clear that way. We got 2 snipers on standby. As soon as this field's clear, I'll move them up to probably this so they can shoot into there a little bit, or down here if need be. We need the Rocketeer to go somewhere, as the Rocketeer is fantastic at destroying cover for the aliens, allowing us to get a better shot in with a rifleman or a sniper. They're fantastic at doing good bits of damage. At this stage of game, not enough damage to kill them, which is good because then that means we don't destroy the gear, but it injures them enough that we can just finish them off real quick with a nice rifle shot or the sniper rifle. Our sniper is quite old. It's just the basic one that you start off with. It's like the equivalent of using an M1 Garand against a tank, but you know what? It does the job when you blow the tank up first. Yeah, go for a burst fire. Not quite as accurate as before. You do have enough 10 minutes for another shot, though. However, Barbara Washington from downtown, burst fire. 1 shot did sneak through. Not horrible. We do have a Rocketeer there as well. The sniper has a shot, but it's not very good. There's so much cover in the way. Not sure if we'd be better off grabbing cover or just going for another burst fire. Because if we go for a burst fire, he can't kneel, he can't move, he's at the mercy. and it's only a 15% chance of hitting. I think we should go for a 30 time minute shot, 45% chance of hitting. Might be enough to kill him if it hits. Does hit, does kill. Good stuff, because then that would allow us to reposition slightly or kneel. I don't know if kneeling helps much around cover. That's fine. And this hasn't updated yet. There we go. And of course I click it and then he stands. Oh well, that's fine. I don't think he needs to be crouching behind it anyway. I think he's just fine. Hard to tell if we're clear down here or not. I was hoping I could vault over this still. Alright, take a step back and turn. Let's move the rocket up and get you facing off to the right. I think that's where they might be. Could make it to that roll of straw. Let's first investigate the other side of this field. What do we got? Oh, nice giant wall. Okay, that's good. Is it a complete wall, do you know? Can you see? Looks like it is. Nice. Okay, so that's good. It looks like the hole is down here. So you're actually not in the greatest cover ever, but decent enough. This wall's pretty okay cover. 40% chance. Not bad. Not bad. Go ahead and just go all out. There you go. I think you can also shift click and it'll override the timing at reserve, so you can leave it on reserve and not really have to worry much. Let's get you guys up to the cover so you don't have to shoot over it. I always forget about that when positioning snipers and rockets, is they got to be up against cover, otherwise I have to roll the dice to shoot over it every single time, and that does bite you in the ass every once in a while. Didn't realize you already moved. My fault. Wasn't paying attention. I think we're about done for this turn for now. A little bit of walking around. One of them was indoors. Sounded like it could have been inside the ship or maybe inside of a building. Or out here. Does this make that metallic walking noise? I'm not sure. Alright, well that's fine. Top of the map is pretty secured. You really don't have many time minutes, Ksenia. Jeez, I'm used to fucking Masaki who can just run across the world. Yeah, you really don't have many time minutes at all. Sorry, Masaki, you can stay there. We'll get Ksenia to run the corner. Maybe make it to that hay bale next turn. 45 time minutes to get there. Is that accounting for kneeling? Yes, it is. 45 time minutes, you have 57, so you would be able to make it even there. And then probably up to there as well. I'd imagine so. It's probably only like a 30 time minute run or so. That'd be interesting if you could like control click or something to like plot waypoints. So you could see like how many time minutes it would be for this guy. It's like, okay, I can't quite move up to there, but could I move here? Okay, that'd be that many time minutes, and then control click there, and then it would kind of plot it. So you could plot your own route. That'd be kind of interesting. Really, really emphasize the turn-based strategy of this game. There's not many fantastic places for you to go. I would say here, but then you're vulnerable from up there. Like, even this guy's vulnerable from over here. So I kind of want Henrik to be on this side just in case. But then he's vulnerable from up there. So I'd like to be here, but he can't quite make it there. Could be here, but then he's still vulnerable from over there. Hang tight. We'll run to the tractor next turn. Stand there. That'll be fine. We'll get a sniper. Let's get a rocket up there. God, you move far. Let's get a sniper up there facing this way. And the other sniper, who's wearing Kevlar, doesn't really need to be though, as a sniper should be really far back and shouldn't be getting shot at if I do it right. No cover in this cabbage field. There almost never is. Sometimes you'll have like one of those weird hose thingies like that, I think, sometimes in the cabbage fields, but not often, so we're gonna have to use this wall for cover as we navigate around the side of this. Then again, that is the corner of the map, so it's probably clear. I'll probably just have Barbara Washington do a suicide run. I'm sure it's clear. But never know. Gotta check it out. That's the edge of the map there, so we're pretty much clear to move out then. So far, so good. Let's get Misaki Fujita up along these bushes here. Hopefully there's nobody waiting, ready for a snapshot at him. Reaction fire style, that'd be awful. Ah, dead human. That's probably what I heard earlier on. It just sounded a bit non-human. It sounded like it could have been an alien dying, like a Kazan or something, but we're fighting the civilians and Geth, so I don't think either of them make that kind of noise. Seems pretty close. Take a peek. What do we got inside the barn? Can't see very far into it. Next turn, then. Let's get a rocket. Let's get you up there. Why not? God, you have so many time units. It's insane. No, you don't need to kneel. It's fine. This is full body cover. We don't need to kneel behind it. Soldier 3. Ah, yes, you were just doing your thing. Xenia. You really don't have many time units. Just stand on the corpse. That'll be fine. And just curious. It's got the sniper plasma. And a pistol. And 2 grenades. Huh. Good to know. Soldier 6, that's the other sniper. Soldier 7. It'd also be nice if this had somewhere on it the roll number. Maybe just off to the right. Something like that. Just the roll, the letter that you assign to it so you can more easily at a glance tell who is who. That'd be kind of a neat thing, I think. Might just be me. We'll move you up. I'm almost certain it's clear down here. If it wasn't clear, you almost certainly would have been shot by now. Oh, civilian. Okay, so there's probably just 1 or 2 aliens left then. Not the biggest medium in the world if that's the case, unless they're all inside the ship hiding. In which case, ugh, annoying. Alright, that's the edge of the map, so I think we're going to be okay if we vault over this wall here and crouch behind it, because I'm afraid of what could be on the other side of that cabbage field. Would like to get this squad on the other side of the world here to check out inside here and make sure... Well, actually, there's a civilian in there, so it's almost certainly clear. Civilian would have gotten killed if it wasn't clear. Oh my god. Okay, there's a guy there. We just quickly shoot him. 31 time units, that's fine. Get back behind cover afterwards. Nice. Good suppression. Henrik Meyer's got a fantastic angle just outside the weapon's effective range, but we could still go for a burst fire. 40 time units, 10% chance of it succeeding. Not the greatest burst in the world, but one did hit the civilian in the neck, taking him down clean. Nice work. See, that's what I like about the rockets. They do a lot of damage, but not enough to always kill civilians, and certainly not enough to kill some of the more recent aliens, like the Geth and the Wraith, I think it's called. The teleporting one. That's the Wraith, right? I think so. What is this thing called? I keep calling it Geth because that's what it reminds me of. Harridan. Okay. I won't remember that. I've probably already almost forgotten what it's called. I'm gonna keep calling it Geth, though. It just reminds me of, like, just one of the Geth dudes. It looks like a Geth destroyer. I think a destroyer. One of those. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe I'm just obsessed with Mass Effect. I guess I could move you guys up. There's really no point in having you way back here still. You guys have enough time units, so you can just move through the world. I think those footstep sounds are civilians, so there might really just be maybe 1, 2 aliens left. Said it last time. Looks like the shrubs actually burned down. Can I actually move through it though? Whoa, what are you doing? Careful. No, I can't. Okay, I wonder if I can see through it then. Whoops. I just ended the turn prematurely. Oh, misclick. Well, that's not really a misclick, is it? Oh well. Yay, another hidden movement. Why not? Nobody's extremely vulnerable. You need to reload. Right, back up. Ksenia's gonna check it out. She's got a ton of time nuts, so you can follow her in. Henrik will be with you in a minute. He's gonna check out this farm building just to be sure. It is absolutely clear there's a dude in here, I know, but just want to make sure. Maybe there is some alien who was drafted in, doesn't really want any part of the conflict, just forced to be here. Saki sees one. If you were to jump over, that would leave you with 42, meaning it takes 18 time units to do that, and that would not leave you with enough time units to crouch. So we will just take a 30 time unit shot then. Decent shot. Ripped through the hedges and took the civilian in the face. Crouch, please. Thank you. I don't think you can see it from there. Step up a bit. Burst fire, perhaps. Some cover to shoot over, but we'll go for it. All the shots made it over all the cover, but all of them also wide left. Putting you in kind of a nasty spot. I'm not sure who he's going to shoot at. If he does shoot, if he'll hit, I'm sure he will hit. They usually do. Depends on the weapon, really. If it were the cannon, though, I'm pretty sure he'd be shooting at us. Like 10... that's the same turn. I haven't ended the turn yet. You have no time minutes. I need to really start paying attention to that. There you go. Kneel just for funsies. We'll see what the civilian does. I'm kind of afraid he's going to shoot at the person who's open. No, he spins a bit and relocates. Interesting. I was almost certain he was going to just take the shot. Good to know. I'd like to keep Masaki there. Just move up a bit. You can't see him. Oh boy. Alright, just move back. I'm gonna say I'd like to keep Masaki there because he's got enough time until he could do 2 rounds of burst fire. He's got to reload now though. So go ahead and take a pretty good shot at him. 31 time units, 9% chance of hitting. Suppressed him. Whoa, and reaction fire from elsewhere. Alright, let's fall back down to this corner. We need help over here. Crouch down. We got another one up there. That guy's suppressed, so he's not really going to be able to do much. You got to reload. I'll take care of that next turn, though. Get another dude up here. You've got better vision. And not a lot of time in. It's about as much as Xenia, so you won't be able to make it to the hose. We got to get dudes in here from this side, and we'll flank the best we can. Ah, the ship. Found it. Well, let's move up next to the door. Ish. We'll certainly know if something comes out to say hello. And if it does, we'll have a couple dudes here waiting. There we go. Meanwhile, everybody else, run! Because they need help over there. You'll be there in a few turns. Yep, there is one there. I think civilian just took reaction fire. Ow. Ow. Civilian actually got really aggressive. I forgot they liked doing that. And there's a whole lot over there. Ouch. Okay. Too aggressive. Got it. And the corpse is bleeding. Right. Alright, that's fine. 50 time minutes, 82% chance. Go for it. I'm not sure how you missed. Try again. I'm not sure how you missed twice. 90% chance from James Phillips. There you go. A fine shot. Get back behind the tub, because shit's going down up there. Shouldn't have moved you up that far. I should have just stayed at the rocks. But I'm not sure if that would have been enough to draw them out. Fuck it, you keep going this way. We still need help over here. Okay, we gotta take out that guy first before taking on him, because the only angle we got on him is up here, but that's straight toward that guy, so we will reload him with Saki, first and foremost. Ksenia, let's get you behind the hose thing. I think that'll be okay. Not sure. It's really hard to tell.